Hello lovelies, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm super excited that you are here because today I am going to give my personal first impressions on this chocolate gold bar from Too Faced. Yeah, I personally have never tried any of their chocolate palettes, and I know people swear by the original one. Never tried it. But when I saw Jackie Aina swatch this on, I think, Twitter or Instagram, I was pretty much, I must have this. So this is the palette. You get a ton of gorgeous, gorgeous colors here. On the back, on the box, it lists all of the ingredients. It has the colors. It also comes with this chocolate gold. It's the how-to, it's a little how-to manual, and it gives you different looks that you can try out. I believe there's 3 total, and there's one on the back. This one I actually might try. So definitely stay tuned if you want to see my first impressions of the new Too Faced chocolate gold palette. And I'm kind of also doing a first impressions of a lot of Too Faced products today because I'm trying out the Peachy pore perfecting primer. I can't remember what the peach mattifying primer, and then the foundation. So I'm trying both of those today for the first time. But this is what I will be giving my first impression on today. I've only ever swatched this. I love the swatches, so definitely stay tuned if you want to see how I use this and what my first impressions of this palette. So we are going to jump into this look now with our chocolate gold palette, which I'm super excited to use today. I've only swatched it on my hand and been basically like drooling over the scent of it because it smells so freaking delicious. So my face and my eyes are already set and ready to go. For my eye primer today, I use the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I set that with my Kat Von D Translucent Setting Powder. So we are going to go ahead and jump right on into this look. I'm going to take a large fluffy brush. This is from the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro series. This, I believe, is the number 5 brush, if I remember correctly. And I am going to start with the color Chocolate Truffle. This one right here. And this is going to be my transition shade. Little bit of fallout, not too much. So we're going to work that into our crease. I've been so excited about this palette ever since I saw Jackie Aina swatch it. I was like, oh, I must have this. It is so pretty. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I can't stop smelling it. It literally smells like a chocolate bar. It is so good. Right, so we're going to do the same thing on the other eye. Okay, so that is that. So next we're going to take, is this the right one? No, that is not the right brush. Oh, it's fine. There it is. So this is like a, I can't remember what number it is. I think it's number 6. But it's also a fluffy brush, but it's one of the flat ones. So I'm going to now take the color Moneybags, this gorgeous green right here. And we're going to work that in the crease. I don't normally like shimmers in my crease, but this green is so gorgeous, and I was inspired by a look that I used to do that is similar to what I'm doing now, but instead of using green, I used a burgundy. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use this green, and I don't care that it is a shimmery color. So we're gonna Make sure it's on a flat and not turned on its side. And we're going to work that now into the crease. God, this color is gorgeous. This is one of the colors I swatched on my hands when I was at Sephora. So it's okay if you get this on your lid because we're going to kind of clean it up later. And then we're going to blend out the edges with that cocoa truffle again. So we're going to repeat that process on our other eye. I had to wait pretty much all day to film this because I was waiting on a package from Amazon. Like, I have studio lighting, like the umbrella lights, but what I really wanted was a ring light. And I wanted like a desktop one. I didn't want one, because this, luckily the one that I got, I can pretty much put on any tripod, so it's all good. So we got that color worked in nicely. So I'm going to go back to my crease brush, my fluffy blending brush that I used earlier. I'm going to take that cocoa truffle and just softly blend out those edges ever so gently. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I live in Florida, and we recently, well, not recently, it's been a couple months, we went through Hurricane Irma, and so a lot of places are just now starting to get fencing material in. So the people next door to us are getting their fence repaired, and I can hear them out there banging on it. So if you hear banging, that's what that is. That is our neighbors getting the fence repaired since Irma. Alright, so that is nice and softly blended out now, because we don't want it too harsh. So just softly blend. And yeah, I'm using the mirror in the palette because it's a huge mirror. Alright, so after we blend out the edges of the green, I'm going to go in with a smaller blending brush. It's a little bit more defined. This is also one of those BH Cosmetics Studio Pro set from the Studio Pro set. So now I'm going to go into the color Decadent, which is that black. Slightly get that on there, tap off the excess. Don't want too much black. Black is, like I said in my last video, black is not a forgiving color, so it's a color you definitely want to build up. So I'm going to start in the outer third of my eye and then work it up into the crease, only in the outer third portion. And I barely put any of this on my brush, and I'm already getting a lot of pigment, which is good. I'm going to work that up towards the crease, staying low. I don't want to go too high in the crease. I just want to add a little bit more definition to that outer corner. I'm not going to add any more product on there, and I'm just going to kind of work that into that green just on the outer corner in the crease. Until it's nice and softly blended together. This black is really pigmented. I have the Sweet Peach palette, which doesn't have like super dark colors in it from Too Faced. And so for me to experience like a black this pigmented, I'm kind of shocked, because I bought a couple of eyeshadow palettes. One of them had a good black, but there was a ton of fallout. And then the other one, the black, I was just not impressed with. But this black, it's definitely very pigmented. There's no shimmer to it, which is awesome. I don't always care for... I like to have a black in a palette because there's so much you can do with a black eyeshadow. And so having a black that like isn't pigmented or has glitter in it, it limits your options of what you can really do. So now what I did on this eye, we're going to do on this eye as well. We're going to go ahead and cut the crease. I'm going to use my NARS Soft Matte Concealer to go ahead and cut my crease here. And we're only going to do about 2/3 of the eye. Alright, so the next step, the best step, is my favorite color in this palette. It's the chocolate gold. It's decadent, it's delicious, it's gold. So before we do that though, because it is a shimmer, I like to use a glitter glue. So I'm going to use the Too Faced glitter glue, and you only need a little bit. A little bit goes a long way, especially with this. And if you have like hooded eyes, using a glitter glue whenever you use like a glitter or a shimmer is actually a great way to get it not to transfer. So I'm just going to pat that on. And now for the gold. I'm obsessed with this color. It's so gorgeous. And so I'm going to start by just patting this onto the lid. I'm using a flat shader brush for this. And just pat. Oh my goodness. Can we just... Really? Just, this isn't fair. It's, oh. It literally, especially with the glitter glue, it's like foil on the eye. And imagine how this would look wet. What? I'm going to go back to that crease brush, the fluffy, the small one that I used for the black. And I'm just going to bring these two together so it's not such a harsh line right there. Just kind of blend a little bit of the black onto the gold so you can see it almost looks like a tarnished gold, like I did on this side. Alright, so that is the finished eye look before, obviously, lashes and mascara and eyeliner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, do my eyeliner, mascara, and my eyelashes off camera, and I will be right back. Alright guys, so here's the final look. I went ahead and added liner and lashes and of course lipstick, the triple L's every woman needs, and man. On my lashes I'm wearing the Iconic Light from House of Lashes, and on my lips it is Urban Decay Vice, and it is the color Hex. It is a mega matte. I actually had a lip gloss, not lip gloss, but like Jack Black lip balm underneath, so it still provides a nice little layer of hydration without making it too shiny. You still get a little bit of a matte look to it. So, but when it comes to this gorgeous chocolate gold palette from Too Faced, I am absolutely smitten with it. It is so fun, and like I said, I can't stop smelling it. It smells so good. It is just, it's absolutely gorgeous, and I can think of so many looks with this. There's a lot of shimmers, but you have your there's a transition shade, you have a black to deepen stuff up, there's a brow bone highlight, there's, I mean, if you like chocolate, just get it to smell it. But seriously, go to Sephora, go to Ulta, anywhere that carries this, swatch it. And when I first swatched it, I swatched it without glitter glue. And when I put it on my eyes, I obviously used the glitter glue, and the payout is just so much more intense. And I am absolutely in love with this palette. So I would definitely recommend getting this because it is so good. Like I said, I have the Sweet Peach palette from Too Faced. It was the first Too Faced eyeshadow palette I ever purchased, and the colors are nice. This, in my opinion, next to the matte palette, definitely I would totally look into getting this. Like I said, just go to Sephora, go to Ulta, swatch it, and basically go from there. So I'm so glad you guys joined me today so you can see how I achieved this particular look. If you have any questions or comments, definitely leave a message down below. If you like the look, definitely give it a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe somewhere over there. I never know where it is, so just subscribe. Thank you again so much for joining me, and you guys have a wonderful day. Bye. But wait, there's more. When I went to Sephora, I bought 2. And the reason why I bought 2 of these is so obviously I could keep one for myself and kind of give a first impressions of it. And then the other one is for one of you. So, in order to enter into this giveaway, you have to be subscribed to this channel, subscribe to my Instagram, and also subscribe to me on Facebook. So once we hit 100 subscribers on this YouTube channel, one of you will win this. So be sure to make sure that you follow me on Instagram, you follow me on Facebook, and you are subscribed to my YouTube channel to be entered into a chance to win this giveaway once we hit 100 subscribers. Thank you again so much for joining me. I can't wait to get this into one of your hands so you can try it yourself, because I think you're really gonna like it. Thank you again so much, and you guys have a great day. Bye.